Today I'm going to unbox my new NW2, which has arrived in the mail. And then I'm going to program it, and finally I'm going to put it to work at Crown Oil and Gas. That's coming right up. Hi, I'm Roy Smith. Welcome to my layout. As I said, my new NW2 switcher has arrived in the mail. Getting a new diesel for the layout is always exciting. I'm going to unbox it, program it, and test run it for you. Then, most importantly, I'm going to use it to do some industrial switching at Crown Oil and Gas. Let's get started. This box has come in the mail, and as always when a box comes in the mail, I'm very excited. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing together, and I'll show you what's inside. As you probably already know, I live in Panama City, Panama, and that means that everything on my layout has to come to me in the mail, and this is no exception. There are lots of peanuts in the box. Sparky 107, 107, these peanuts are for you. And here right on top is what's in the box, other than the peanuts, of course. So let's remove the rubber band and the instructions and take a look at this thing. If you can't see it yet, I'll show you in a minute. It's a Kato NW, here it is, a Kato NW2. Now, of course, these plastic boxes are always a challenge to open, so let me struggle with this for a few minutes and I'll get it open for you. Okay, here it is. As I said, it's an NW2. It's got a Burlington road name on it. And I'll explain what I'm going to do with it in a few minutes. It's already equipped with a DCC decoder. Now let me see if I can give you. It's a little hard to see, I know, but there it is. So what I'm going to do now is put it on my programming track. Program it to the road number, and then soon after that we'll put it on the layout. Okay, I've got the NW2 sitting on my programming track, and I'm going to go ahead now and program it with the new road number, which is 9205. Using my power cab, I'm going to press the program button 4 times. So that it now says use programming track, enter. And I'm going to press 1 for standard programming. I have to wait for it to read the decoder. I finished programming the switcher's 4-digit address. And here it is on the main for a test run. When I first put this switcher on the track, I found that it had only 2 speeds, off and very fast. So I had to program CVs 2, 6, and 5 to get it to run at slow switching speeds. You may recall that I uploaded a video called Industrial Operations on September 2nd. In that video, I showed you 2 scenarios for delivering tank cars to Crown Oil and Gas. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this one in case you missed it. Today I'm going to show you a 3rd scenario for delivering tank cars to Crown. I hope this 3rd scenario will be more prototypical than the 2 scenarios that I showed you in that previous video. In this 3rd scenario, you're going to see the NW2 at work. First, though, I need to describe what you are about to see. I need to do this because it's hard to know what's going on in a video that doesn't have any commentary or narrative. The NW2 switcher is owned by Crown Oil and Gas. You might think this industry is too small to have its own switcher, but Crown was able to buy the switcher for a mere $85,000, and it was in good running condition, even though it was built in 1949. Crown couldn't pass up that kind of bargain. This little diesel was ideal for Crown's switching needs. Of course, I will have to weather the switcher quite heavily to make it look like it's been around for many years. The crew that operates the switcher are Crown employees. They operate the switcher at very slow speeds, certainly not over 30 miles per hour, and usually much less. The switcher is prohibited by Federal Railroad Administration rules from operating on the adjacent Union Pacific tracks. FRA regulations do not require that Crown use a buffer car. Of course, the industry tracks are also owned by Crown. Okay, enough commentary. Let's put the switcher to work. Well, I hope you enjoyed this industrial switching video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I hope you will share your thoughts in the comment section down below, because sharing the hobby is what makes model railroading so great. And if this is your first time here, I hope you will subscribe, because I've got tons of ideas for more videos that I would like to share with you. Until next time, thanks for watching and happy railroading.